How's it going, YouTube? We're back, and today we have the seal kit for the hydraulic cylinder on this side of the skid steer. And the first order of business is getting it off. What I've done at this moment is I've jacked up the entire front of the skid steer on this corner, and right now it's not going to let this up because the cylinders are shut, or the valves are shut. So what I'm hoping to do is get up here, come in here, and push this. Yep, and it came up some. So now I just reset it and keep inching it up until I have that up high enough to go in here. I'll start it and I'll just pull it forward. So what we've reached here is the maximum lift my jack can do. So I went ahead and stacked a cinder block and 2 bricks. And keep in mind, I'm not going to be laying under this, and this isn't abnormally heavy, so I'll go ahead and just set this, if I can get it to unspin, there we go, onto there. And now we have some of that lift we want on both sides. And I'm not going to be crawling up in there. It doesn't look pretty. We're going to ignore it. What we do need to do now is look at how this goes in there. So this is the side with the collar, and we need to break the collar loose first before we take that side out. So what I'm going to do is free this up, try to drop this down, and then break the collar right in here. We went ahead and pulled out this bolt, just spun this off to the side, and then we pull that out, and that's our retaining pin that holds the end. We'll go ahead and set that over here, along with this was the bolt that went in there. And now we should be able to work this down and out, but you see all the gunk up there? Well, you don't. It's just full of gunk. I'm probably going to need both hands to get up in there. So I know I said that we have to get that side down first. What I'm trying to do is get this side loose so we can pull it forward and drop the back end down, because it's caught up against some metal there. Whew. So it worked out. What I did was I took, it's up there now. Oh no, it's right there. I took a pry bar and got it between this bracing and the outside of this eyelet and was able to pull it back. So what I'll have to do now is go ahead and get this broken free and spun off. And to do that, I am going to put this pin back in, and then I'll break that free. What I'm hoping for is that I don't have to disconnect the 2 hydraulic lines going to the cylinder if I can do everything right here, but we'll see how that plays out. Most of these, to get the nut off, you just go in there and spin it and it comes right off. This one, apparently it's threaded on the inside of the cylinder, and if you spin this, it has to like pull back before it hits the threads, or you can compress the outside shell slightly. So for my level kit, I have the C-clamp. I just compressed here a little bit, and then I got my pipe wrench on there, and it spins right off. Before I did that, I was just sitting here spinning it for quite a while, so it's not the standard kind. Saw a bunch of things online about it, and the answers were either pull this back as you spin, which I tried and could not do because I put the C-clamp on this first, didn't do anything, and then the other answer was slightly compress the top of your cylinder, and that worked great. So now it's going to be off, and I'm going to go get a bucket because I'm about to make a huge mess. I've got the piece pulled out this far, but it feels like it hits metal right at the end. And I pulled off the supply line back here, or return line, whatever it is, and it's a tiny hole there, which I'm not able to like see if there's a snap ring there. And this piece appears to be welded onto this piece. Same for the rear one.